Yeah. Hello everyone, very good evening. Please start creating your cluster and create a new notebook for today's session. We shall walk through previous class and then we shall continue today, okay? In the meantime, everyone joins. We shall revise the previous lesson, okay? I'll be sharing my screen. Please let me know once this is visible. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay. So can I know how many of you has completed the assignment which I have given you on Friday? Okay. I could see only one reaction. Okay, this is not what I'm expecting. So class, please try to be little bit serious because when we give some assignment, then at that moment what you need to do means at least you need to try from your end and you need to ask questions, right? If you're not doing the assignments continuously, then how can I continue the class? See, try to be serious and try to complete the assignments, okay? Today, I'll be explaining you the question and answers once, and I'll be continuing the class then, okay? But I hope this will be the last time I'll be saying you to complete the assignments. From next time onwards, you will be completing it on time. I hope it works for everyone. Okay. So, what do we mean by RDD? What is the full form of RDD? What is the full form of RDD? Sorry?
Resilient distributed data set.
Good. How many operations do we have in RDD?
Transformations.
Okay, transformations and
Actions.
actions. Okay, these are the two major operations. We have one more. Can anyone tell me what is the other one?
Persistence.
Good. Which one is lazy among transformations and actions?
Actions.
Lazy. I said lazy.
Transformations.
Good. Transformations are lazy evolution. Okay. Until the action has been triggered, the transformation will not execute the thing. What do we mean by DAG in the Spark execution?
Directed acyclic graph.
Good. Which one out of these two, transformations and actions, out of these two, which one will create the DAGs? Even if it is wrong, say something.
Transformations.
Good. Transformations will be creating the DAGs. Actually, transformations are lazy, right? So transformations will be creating the DAGs. And when the action has been performed, then the actions, when it is triggered at that moment, it will analyze the things in DAG, which means actions will be referring to the DAGs and it will be executing the task. Okay. So transformations will be responsible for creating DAG Spark execution. Okay. So we have checked all of them. In transformations, we have two transformations are of two types. What are those two?
Narrow and wide.
Good, Lakshmi. Narrow and wide. So, what makes them differed? Like, what is the main point that is differing these two?
Shuffling, ma'am.
Good. 247. Good. Shuffling. So, which one is responsible for having more shuffling? Like, in which transformations the shuffling is more?
Wide transform.
Wide.
Good. Wide transformations. Yes. So in narrow transformations, all the partitions will be taking the results as is and then um, going forward. But in wide transformations, it will do the shuffling and then it will be doing it. Okay. So I have given assignment on few things like on data frames only I have given you, no? So I'll be explaining you that also. But before going to that one, RDD is RD. Can we create a RDD out of RDD? Say something, yes or no. Beat anything. I will explain you based on your understanding. Can we create an RDD out of a RDD? Okay, I'll be explaining you. See, when we create we have created one RDD, it will always create an RDD upon one, but we cannot alter it like renaming everything we will be doing. But after renaming, it will create one more RDD, but the actual RDD will still be the same. Okay, the same question I'm asking to the data frames. Is a data frame a immutable one or mutable one? Okay, so data frames are also immutable. So we cannot alter it, but we can create new data frame out of the one which we have taken. Okay. So we are discussing about the data frames since last week, right? We'll be continuing upon the same thing. Let me share my screen. Okay. So this is the session 4. So let me walk you through all this once and then I'll be going to the session 5 today. Okay. Just to recall the things. Okay. So in this one, we have taken data and we have taken the schema like this dynamically in this one. And number of partitions, be it in data frames or it is in RDD, how we can get the number of partitions through this one, like get number partitions. And in RDD, it is parallelize function is there. Okay, so it depends on the course, how many course we have assigned to a we have assigned by the time of creating the Spark context. It is all depends on that one. Okay, while initiating the data frame, while creating the data frame, we will be using the Spark, but while creating the RDD, we will be using Spark context, that is SC. Okay. So this is how it is. And we on the other day, we have learned about the unstructured data. Is anyone having any doubts? No. Okay, thank you. So on the other day, we have discussed about the unstructured data. What do we mean by unstructured data? The things which are not in relational database format, those all are called unstructured data. So we have different formats like CSV, text file, JSON, XML, Parquet. All these are unstructured formats only. So while we are dealing in real time, what we'll be doing, we'll be putting the data in different formats. So how to read the data from CSV. This is how we have seen. This is what we have seen on the other day, right? See, I'm repeating this class because today's class is continuation of this one only. That's why. Okay. See, how do we read the CSV file? Spark.read.csv of. Here we have given the file path and header equal to true, infer schema equals to true. See, when we write all these infer schema equal to true and header equal to true, what it will do if there is any header, it will consider as same only, means ID, name, age, salary. This one I have taken, right? So what it will do means if you don't give this header equals to true, what it will do means this first row will also be considered as the data only, not the header. Okay, that's why we have taken header equal to true to make the header as is, which we are taking from CSV file. And infer schema equals to true means there if it is whatever the schema there it has declared, here also it will refer to the same. Okay. But the file which we have taken has no headers. That's why we have taken ID, name, age, and salary. We have given it dynamically to this particular CSV file. Okay. And we have read the text files. See, spark.read.text CSV we have seen. Let's see how many are there. Spark.read. These many formats are there. CSV, JDBC, JSON, and Parquet, table, text. So these all formats through which you can read. Okay, spark.read. Through this, you can read these many formats. Okay. So this is what I want to show you. And Databricks datasets. Okay, so we have discussed like DBUtils is one of the module in Databricks, which is a very important concept. We will be discussing going further. Okay, for now, what we have discussed on Friday is Databricks do have this datasets with for each and every mm, means today we are using the community edition. Okay, even if you are using community edition or a subscribed one, whatever it is, these Databricks are or Databricks datasets are always there, but they are hidden. It cannot be seen by us, but we can retrieve the data. So we have checked like dbutils.fs.ls. So using this particular thing, we have checked what are the data sets available. Correct? Let me do it once again. ls of, I'm just checking the root directory. Okay. What are there? You can also execute the same thing. This is the root directory. Okay. In the root directory, along with the file store, we also have Databricks datasets and also Databricks results. So these two are hidden. So what we have done, we are iterating inside this one and we are taking one of the dataset for our use. Correct? So Databricks datasets through this one. In this folder, I'm taking this one. In this folder, this is the particular file which we have referred on Friday. Okay. So what this data is all about. It is having rank, city, state code, and population estimate and median sales price. Okay. So this is the data which we got from the sample data set of Databricks. And now we are using this particular data set and we are processing the data and we are going to learn all the things going forward using this data set. Not, see, you can browse any other data sets also, but for our reference, I have taken this one. Okay. So till now, what we have seen is from PySpark.sql.functions, we have imported few of the functions, and from PySpark.sql.types, we have imported the integer type, string type, and struct type, struct field we have taken. So these two we have learned till now, right? So we'll be learning many more going forward. Okay. So the alias means renaming the column name using alias we have seen here. So here it is taking the 2014 rank as rank only, and we are modifying it. So this particular star inside the quotes is referring that take all the columns. So it is same as our SQL only. Select star from table we will be writing, right? So here also data underscores yo. This is the data frame. Data frame dot select of whatever you want. You will be writing it, and you can write star in quotes. When you execute it, it will give you all the records. But the thing is, data frame dot show also will give you the same thing. You need not to do star, select of star to take all the columns. Okay. And now what we have seen is it is the same thing. Okay. So alias is one of them, and the other one is with column renamed. Column renamed is also, this particular function is also serving the same thing. Taking down the old name and providing the new name. But this time, see, in alias, while we are using alias, whatever the columns we have selected in select of, those will be only displayed. But when you write with column renamed of, all the columns will be displayed. Good. Okay, so this is what we discussed, and we also discussed about the and or bitwise operations also. So whenever you want to write any condition, you will be using filter off or dot where off. So we'll be using both of them according to our use. Okay, both serves the same purpose. You all know, right? In SQL also, when we need to write any conditions, we'll write where city equals to Alabama, or state equals to Alabama, Alaska, something like that. We'll be writing right like that, right? So same thing, but little bit of syntaxes differences. We will be introducing the same thing in our data frames also. Okay, data geo dot filter off. This is the filter we have given to this one, and then we got all the things. So this is for AND operator, and this is for OR operator. Single pipeline we are using. Okay, for OR. And we have entered into the aggregate functions later. So in aggregate functions, we have mini, min, max, sum, average. All these are aggregate functions. Along with this one, we have discussed about the collective count distant also. Correct. Count distant is also the same as count underscore distant. Okay. So when you are using the aggregate functions, you will be writing the same select function, or select of, average of, and you have taken the column which you want, average of. Okay. So we have also discussed about the collect list of state code. Okay, what this has taken, this has created a list of state codes which are all available. But if you see here, it is repeating, means we are not getting any like we need to remove the duplicates and we need to get it right. The list is just retrieving the data as is, whatever it is there, those all values it is getting taken. But if we want removing duplicates, what are the state codes? If you want, we have one more thing along with this one, collect list. We also have collect set. Okay, we'll be discussing that one today with example. Okay. This is the distinct count which we have already discussed. Distinct count of state codes is 46. And the most important thing which we have learned on Friday is this one. So what we have discussed on Friday, we while we are dealing with the relational databases like um, relational databases, what we do generally, we have data in tables, but there will be a need like you need to take and read the data from CSV file, XML file, JSON file, Parquet file. You'll be dealing with different formats of data because this is big data. We have variety of formats. Okay, so in order to take them all, read them all, and integrate with integrate it with our database is our major thing. Okay, so in order to do that, what we have done is we have read the CSV file as is. We have taken it into a data frame, and now what we are doing, we are converting this data frame into a temporary view. Okay. So you know views in SQL, right? Okay. Even if you don't know, let me tell you what are views. Views are nothing but the table. It is also a table. Like when you retrieve it, you'll get the data as table only. But we'll be working with views, just like see, in a table you have all the information for rank, city, state code, population estimate and all, right? But for suppose if you say I want only two columns, that is the state and city from this particular file, I don't want any of them. This 2014 rank, city and state. Okay, instead of taking all this particular rank, city and state every time, see, think from the big data perspective. Retrieving it, what we usually do means we will be creating a view out of a table with few of the conditions like I want only the data of Alabama, Alaska, and Arizona. Okay, and these three columns. So I'll be creating a view upon this table and I'll be utilizing that view. Then at that time, what I'll do, select star from particular view. If I say, you see, it will work same as your tables only, but only difference is you will be creating views on the existing tables. Okay, so that is the difference. So we will be creating the views like this out of a data frame, data underscore geo dot creator. This is the major thing which we discussed on Friday. Data frame dot create or replace temporary view of this particular one, data frame which I have taken. So what it has done, it has given the feasibility to work with the data which is in this file in our databases. Like how you can write it, you can now you can use the SQL code. So see here, this is the magic parameters, percentage SQL. Based on the language you choose here, every time it will change. If I select Scala, it will be changed like that. If you select SQL, it will be changing like that. Okay. So whatever it is, you can just change the notebook or a particular cell language just by writing percentage symbol. Okay, select star from this one. So it will be like this. See, now you got to create, now you have ability to retrieve the data or do some analysis on the data using this temporary view, right? So this is the purpose of creating the views. Every time you get any CSV file or XML file, JSON, whatever it is, you will be creating a view out of it and you will be utilizing it as is in the notebooks going forward also. Okay, it is a major thing, and you will be doing this in your real time also wherever you go if you are working on the same domain. This is the first thing you will be doing when you are working with any data sets. Okay, because it's not possible to work all the things only in tables and databases. Okay, this is the one which we discussed. And one more thing which we have discussed is we can write the Spark SQL code like this also. This Spark is having this SQL module. So what we have taken spark.sql of, it should be in triple quotes. And here the query should be written. So what happens here? What is the difference between the above statement and below statement is when you write select star from this one, see, this has been displayed as a relational database table only. Okay. But if you see the below one, again, you are assigning this to one of the data frame and you are getting the values. So this is for data frames when you work with data frames. But originally when you want to work on SQL, this is the one. Okay. Okay. So this is what the things we have discussed on the other day. Now we'll be discussing about the assignment answers which I have given you. Give me a moment. Okay. So the first question which I have given to you is this count of cities with respect to the states, right? So in each state, how many cities are there? That is what we want to know, right? So firstly, I'm taking the thing one, data underscore geo. I'm just assigning this to this one of the data frame, that is data geo. Let me import all these functions which are required. Okay. And now, so I'll explain you this one. Distinct count of cities with respect to the states. Okay. So for in Alabama, we have 4 cities, and Alaska, we have 1, Arizona, we have 10, and California, 71, Colorado, it is 11. So it is like this. So in order to achieve this one, what we have done here, so data.geo dot, what, see, when you want it based on what? In each state, we need the count of cities. So group by is the one we need to take. So we need to group by state first, and then see, this aggregate is also a aggregate function which helps us to do all the aggregate functions inside this one. Okay. So aggregate of see, this is the syntax which I have given you, but you can write it in any syntaxes. Like this is one of the perception which I have when I work with these many students. You all have one. You have many perceptions. You can write it in any way. Okay. write it in SQL also generally, but I'm discussing this in data frames, so that's why I have written this in data frames only. So the aggregate functions which I have taken is count distant of. See, when you're working with city, you definitely need, you don't want the duplicates inside the city, right? Even though the same city has been repeating, you don't want it. You want the distinct count, right? So firstly, I have taken count distinct of this is city. Order by state I have taken. Okay, this is according to me, but this order by is not required generally. So what we have done here, we have group by state. In each state, how many cities are there? Distinct cities are there is what our question is. Aggregate of count distinct of column city. So this is our answer. And I'm just ordering the things by state. That's why I have given order by column state. So I have taken this one. So this is how the first one goes. Okay, I'll be sharing you the notebook at the end, right? So no need to take down this one. Just pay attention to my answers, like how we have taken, what we have done to achieve this one. Just listen to that one. It should be good enough, okay? And the second question is distinct of state codes. So what I have taken, select of count distinct of state code. Then I got 46 distinct state codes. Okay. See, this is the distinct count. But if at all I want the list of all those state codes, which are all those 46 state codes, then what we will do? I will discuss on that one also. Okay. And the other question is mean of 2015 median sales price. So this is the data, right? I want the mean of this particular column. So using aggregate functions, we can achieve that one. Just data underscore geo dot aggregate of mean of this column will give answer. So this is the mean of this particular column. Okay. And we also asked ranks of cities having state codes AZ and AK. So I want only the rank. What is the rank for this particular state codes AZ and AK? So what I have done here, I'm just selecting all of them and filtering out of the state codes. So dot filter upon which one state code, and it should be inside AK or AZ. So these are all the list of cities under state codes AK and AZ. Okay. Clear? Now we are going to discuss about this one. Display data in ascending order of rank. So we in the above one, if you see, it is like 101, 125. The ranks are not in order, right? So I want this to be ordered in ascending order. I have given you the very basic questions, and I expected that many of you will doing this, but yeah, that's fine. So data frame dot select of star dot order by this one will give you the particular things which you want. See, now the rank is 1. So the first one is the New York City, which got this rank. Okay, so this is how it goes on. Now we have discussed all the assignment question and answers. Today we will be discussing, wait, going forward, before going that one, I told you that, see, count of distinct of state codes is only 46. But if I want the list of all those distinct codes, what you can do is data geo dot let see here. One is collect list and other is collect set. You can use collect set to get the list of that one. What is it? It is state board, right? Dot show off. So actually, in this particular, the show is having some problem. It will be truncating the things to 20 characters. So here it is giving like this, but generally when you see here, the difference you can see identify HIs, GA, PA, IA. But when you do the same thing in collect list, you are getting duplicate values also. So this is how you can achieve that. Okay, clear? Any doubts still here? Please say yes or no or any reaction. Okay, then that's fine. So yeah, 412. Okay, thank you. So today we will be discussing about user-defined functions, which is UTF. UTF means user-defined functions. Okay, so what do we mean by user-defined functions? Generally, we have two things in any language, be it in C, C++, Python, or whatever it is. When you are using this, let me scroll above. Okay. See, this order by is one of the function, show, and the filter is one of the function here, column is one of the function here. So these all are the built-in functions already we have in Databricks. But if you want something beyond what is in built-in, means you have some average, min, max, date functions are there. So many functions are there we have seen till now. So what you are doing, what you're doing means when you want the thing, like I want 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. When you want that particular thing in this Databricks, what you are doing, sum of, you are using that one, right? If you want average of two numbers, then also you are using ABG of. So these all are the built-in functions we are using. But let's consider the case where you need to retrieve a value. Let's say if it is a cube or a square root, for that one, we don't have any built-in functions. Okay. So how you can achieve that one means you can write your own function and return a value. Okay, that's what the user-defined functions means. Whatever the functions you write to get to meet the requirements, then that is the user-defined function. See, this is a very simple thing. You all have listened in Python, maybe, or any other language. Okay. Now I'll be giving you two examples. Upon that one, you will be understanding everything. Okay. I will leave this cell for inputting the things. PySpark SQL dot functions. Inputting the UDF. Okay. UDF is one of the built-in one. Using that particular one, you will be creating your own functions. Okay. UDF and fuel. Okay, for now I'll be importing these two here, and I will be importing few things. So from PySpark SQL to types input integer type, string type. I'm importing these two. Based on our requirements, I'll be adding all of them here. Okay. See, this one particular cell is just to add using the built-in functions. We are going to do few things, right? So for that one, I'm doing this one. Let me write a definition for cube, let's say. Okay. Cube of x. And it will return you the value of x into x into x. Okay. What it will do here, I'm explaining you the very basic one. So whenever you call this particular function, a cube of x means you will be giving cube of 2, let's say 2. What it will do, it will come here, 2 will come here, and 2, it will return 2 into 2 into 2, which is 8. So this is how it works. But see, when you want it to be cube of 2, you'll write it here like this and you'll just execute it. But when you want to integrate this particular user-defined function in your data frames, what you will do, I will be telling you that one now. Okay. So uh, let me create a df underscore UDF. Df is equals to I have taken this UDF now. I'll be utilizing the same thing. UDF of what I have taken. UDF of what is this function name? It is cube. So write it here, cube comma, and what type it is returning. It is returning integer value. So give it the same integer type. Okay, integer type of. Now that in the above one, see here you have ranks, no? So I'll be getting the cube of each number, taking the 2014. Okay, how you can integrate it, I tell you. Now we have created one data frame that is with respect to this one UDF of cube. Cube is a function name. UDF, using UDF, you are giving the function name and also you are taking the type of the return value. The return value is integer type. That's why I have taken integer. Now, what I'm doing is we have the data in data underscore geo data frame. Okay, I'm selecting SC select of, I'm selecting the particular data frame df underscore UDF of. I'm passing the value or upon which I want this. That is 2014 rank. This is the column name, right? So what I'm doing, you need to use the select one. Inside select, what you are doing, you are calling this particular data frame with the column upon which you want to apply this one. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? I hope it is. So 2014. Now I'm doing, I need to give a name to this new column, right? So that's why I'm using alias. Alias cube of rank. Cube of rank. Okay. Comma. And I want all the columns in that particular one. I'm using this. Let me click Shift Enter. So Shift Enter is a shortcut to execute this. Okay. So when I executed this one, see, I got all the cubes of each and every rank. Okay. So this is how we are doing this one. I will explain you one more time this one. Okay. Write a user defined function, whatever you want. And what you are doing, you are creating a data frame which is having UDF of. This is one more function. So this is one more built-in UDF fund. UDF of whatever the name you have given here, the function name, you need to give that one. And what is the return value we are passing here? That is integer type. So you need to give the function name and its return type. I have given as integer type. By default, if you don't give anything, it will take the string type. Okay. So again, if I have created one data frame now. So what I'm doing now, data underscore geo dot select of this particular 2014 rank. I mean, now that I need to use this particular data frame now. So I'm selecting this, and in this particular, I'm passing this particular data frame, and upon which one 2014 rank. Okay, and now I'm renaming the particular thing to alias of cube of rank, and I'm just giving stars so that I'll be getting all of the columns inside the data frame. Okay, along with that. Now, this is done, I'll be giving you one more example so that you'll be comfortable going forward. Okay. Let's do one thing. In this one, you have cube rank, city, state code. No? I will be creating one particular column upon this one. Population estimate is there. No? So here it is 2,12,247. So here it is 15 lakh. Okay. So what I will do means the things which are above above 1 lakh. Okay. Let's say above 1 lakh. Above 1 lakh are large category. Below 1 lakh to 50,000 to 1 lakh are in medium category. Shall we do like that? No, above 2 lakh are large. If one is below 2 lakh are medium and below 1 lakh are poor, we shall do that one. So what I am doing is I'm defining a function first, population size. Okay. You need to pass a value, right? So I'm taking x. Okay. If x greater than or equal to greater than or equal to lakh. No, we discussed for 2 lakh. No? If it is above 2 lakh, then it should return as large. Okay. Else if x greater than 1 lakh, 1 lakh and x less than 2 lakh, then it is medium. We discussed. Else, if it is below 1 lakh, it should return small. Okay. So now we are creating this particular one. What we are doing, size underscore UDF is equal to UDF of what is this? What we need to give? We need to give the function name, which is population size. population underscore size. Okay. Comma, return type. What is the return type? String type. I'm giving the string type of. Okay. Now, see, you are writing the code in Python. Even a single indentation will throw you error. Okay. UDF underscore UDF. In another one, I'm selecting data underscore view dot select of which one I need to select first. UDF. No, I'll be giving this one at the last. So just select star, comma, UDF of, no, not UDF. UDF underscore UDF underscore is underscore UDF of. I need to pass which particular column? This one, 2014 population estimate, correct? Let me copy this and paste it in the below one. Okay. Dot. Yes, I'll be giving this as population size. Okay. Population size. Show off. Let me show you the answer of this one. What it is saying, invalid syntax. Okay, let me see why it is having invalid syntax and where. 2014 population estimate. Okay, it should be in double quotes. That's why it is throwing me an error. See here, if you see, one particular column has been added, that is population size. So if it is 2 lakh and above, it is large. If it is below 2 lakh and above 1 lakh, we are getting it as medium. So this is how it went on, right? So everyone, is this clear? So this is how we need to use the UDF in our particular data frames. Okay? Clear everyone? UDF? Okay, thank you. Thanks for your reactions. Now, take a note of this one. I'll be moving forward, okay? So using this UDF, what we have done, we have created one particular column, that is population size. Okay. I hope you all have taken a note of this one. I'll be giving you 1 more minute. Please take a note. We'll be going forward.
Why, guys?
Yes. Do you have any doubt? 492? Okay, moving forward, okay. So today we have discussed about this particular thing, how you can use the UDF. Okay, we with two examples. Now that we are going forward, we will be discussing about the window functions. Okay. So window functions. Anyone in the class, what do we mean by window functions? It is same as the thing which we have in our SQL. You can tell me the same thing, whatever you know. I hope, okay. I hope you might not be completely aware of what do we mean by window functions. Okay, no problem. See, window functions are in real time. We will be using window functions majorly. So try to understand it carefully. What I'm telling you today, and we will be discussing with respect to the examples. Okay. So how many we have in window function? Rank functions. Inside window functions only, we have rank functions, analytic functions, and aggregate functions. Rank and aggregate we will be discussing, okay? So in rank functions, what do we have? We have row number of function and rank of function and dense rank of function we have. Okay. I will be explaining you all these three and I will be giving you one as an assignment. Okay. It will be same. See, the syntaxes all will be the same thing. So that's why I'll be giving you one assignment. Okay. In aggregate functions, see whatever you have seen, it is sum of average, some average, minimum value, maximum value, all. Okay. So let me go to the first one, which is row number of. What do we mean by row number? So let's say this is the one classroom. This is a virtual one. No? Let's consider this as a physical one. So in class, we have 4 rows. Sorry, four rows are there. In each row, 4 rows and 4 columns. Then one row means what you consider all the first benches you will be considering as a one row. Second as one row. So it will be like that. So in SQL, be it in SQL or it is in DataFrames PySpark, it is the same thing you are considering. Okay. Means you need to specify the condition upon which you want a row number. Means let me show you the data and explain you. See here. This is the rank. This particular rank is based on what? This is based on population estimate and median cells. See, this is the sample data we are just using it. But for creating this also, they have taken references and they have created this particular rank. Correct. So based on the population estimate, if they might be creating the rank, then we are also going to use the row number function, rank function, then inserrank function, and we are also creating one particular column which gives you row number and rank of the particular data. Okay. Now, what I will do means based on the population estimate means whenever whoever is having the highest population, let's say, okay, highest or lowest, whatever it is, okay. Based on the population estimate, for I want the row number. I want the row number for with respect to the state. See, inside each state, you have many more cities, correct? For Alabama, you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The things which are visible is 4. The things which are not visible, maybe few may be there. Okay. So what I want upon this particular state, whoever is having highest population can take them as 1. And see, based on this particular information, 1 will be the first one, 2 will be this particular one, 3, 4. So for this particular state, if I go to Arizona, it will be different. Means how you are grouping the data. How we are grouping the data? You're grouping the data based on the state. So the same thing, you're grouping the data based on the state, and you are utilizing the population estimate to give it in order. Like see, if it is in top order, if it is in highest one, take it as 1. Means you are ordering with respect to the population estimate, and you are partitioning with respect to the states. So this is what I want. Let me write the syntax and show you what we are going to do. Let me do one thing. From PySpark, let me import whatever it is required. Okay. Window, I'm importing import star. See, for my reference, I have taken star, but it is not a good coding practice. Okay, import star. What it will do means it will import all the unnecessary things which we have in window function, window class. Okay, that's why I'm not utilizing that one. From PySpark.sql dot functions. Forward rank dance rank. Okay. Let me import them first, and then now when you utilize the rank here, sorry, row number here, you utilize that one. I'm creating a df underscore row is equal to what we have taken window. So for UDF, you have taken UDF off. No? Now you need to take window. See, this is the small letter W and this is the uppercase W. So from this window, you are inputting capital of W. Okay, window of means this is the particular function we are importing from this window class. Window of upon what just now we have discussed window dot what we need to do partition first. Partition by what state, correct? And order by 2014 population estimate. So what it will do, it will create a window based on state as a group and 2014 population estimate as a sequence upon which you want a row number. Okay. Now that you have created this window, now what you will do, underscore underscore row row is equals to data dot with column of. See, I'm adding one column for row number. That's why I'm taking this particular function that is with column function. Okay, with column of. I'm adding the row number. Okay. underscore number of why it is not populating. I have imported it, right? Let it be. Over dot over what? Here I already created a window upon which you want to flow this row number over what this df underscore row. Okay. Now let me show the data to you. See here, if you see this particular thing, so in this particular thing, what you can see means the row number here is having 1, 2, 3, 4 values and 1, 1. See, for Alabama, based on this one, see, and I haven't given whether it is ascending or descending. By default, it will take ascending order. That's why the least it has taken as 1. Okay. Inside this particular state, Alabama, this particular partition by state and order by population estimate. So this is considered as 1, 2 for this mobile, 3 is for this one, 4 is for this one. And again, if you see Alaska for this one, it has taken only 1. And again, Arizona has started here. So here, these are all null value. Sorry, this is 2015 null. Okay, okay. So see here, the least one it has taken as 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it goes on like this for all the Arizona, and then Arkansas. It has taken as 1, California as 1. So this is what the row number function is defined. The row number, this particular number is based on partition of this state and order of this particular value. Every time you write the window functions, be it a row number, rank, or dense rank, whatever it is, be it anything, you need to give upon what it should be partitioned and upon which order you need to consider. If you don't specify these two values, either of these two values, if you don't specify, it couldn't consider what you really need. Okay. So now you have seen the row number. Now let's see the rank function. Please take a note of this one. if you don't import these, you cannot write these values. So try to first import the things which are all required and then execute this. Else you will be getting errors definitely. Okay. Whenever we are starting a new concept, we will be taking one particular cell only to import the required functions. Okay. From the classes respectively. And now we have taken window and also functions. Sorry. Okay. So I hope you have taken a note of this one. We will be going for the next one. That is rank function. Okay. So see, I will be executing the thing and then based upon the answer, I will explain you what is the difference between the row number and the rank. Okay. Let me create it quickly. Window. See, W should be capital only, definitely. Window of, sorry, window dot partition by date. Dot order by 2014 population estimate. Okay. Now that we have created that one, TF rank. Now data geo dot select of no, not select. We need to create a new column, right? With column of uh wait, I have taken rank now, right? Rank and rank of this is the name of the column, okay? Rank. And this rank of function, what it will do over rank of dot. See, you will be writing the same syntax in SQL also. So memorize the things. Going forward, the same class will be repeated again in SQL when we are discussing the things in SQL. So at that moment, I'll be asking you. I'll not be explaining you each and everything. So try to memorize the things, okay? Rank of over upon what? We have created a window that is rank. Okay. Dot show. Now it has given a rank. Let's see how it has given. Okay. So for Alabama, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. See, this is giving different numbers only. It is not working for this one. Actually, the difference between rank and row number, how it will go means, let's for suppose say population estimate of this mobile and this Montgomery for both of them, if the population estimate is same, let's say this one 2000481, it is same for both of them. Then what it will do means 1, 2, 2, and it will skip 3 because it has taken 2 twice, and it will go to 4. It is how it will be. Let me create a data set quickly to show you how it will be, okay? Sample data. In order to show you in this one, it is not possible for me. So let me create one. I'm giving the employee name and department, in which department he is, and his salary, okay? We copy this the same thing everywhere. You can also create your own. No need to wait for me to do this one, okay? Columns are employee name, salary. You will be getting one question on this, definitely window functions, okay, in your interview. So be prepared on this one, definitely. Okay. Par dot create data frame of how we are creating data frame, create using create data frame function. Create data frame of data is equals to sample data to columns. So we have created one, right? Let me use the above one, which I already taken. window of, now we are creating window dot partition of by see, today I'm creating this particular window function on this one. So now I'll be considering partition by department and order by salary. Okay. Partition by department and dot order by of salary. It will not work for you if you have taken a small case here and uppercase here. Okay. So you need to be very sure what you are giving there. Now that I'm creating df underscore sample rank for this one, df dot. See, our data frame, now we are considering data frame is this particular one now, df. So df dot with column of rank, right? I want the rank and it is like rank over dot over of df underscore rank one. Let me show you this. I have not given show value. So, see, when I have taken this particular rank, I get, wait. I have taken values identically, na? So, let me take this also as 5,000 here. See here, when you have taken finance value as 5,000 here, see what it will happen here. Now, see, in finance, you have 5,000 two times. So the rank of that one is taken as 1 and 1. And the other value, when you see, 2 has been skipped because 1 has been repeated one time. And we got 3. So this is how it is like. Whenever you are using the rank function, it will skip the values. How many values it will skip based on the above rank, how much we got, those many values it will skip. Means if I have one more 5,000, then 3 ones, and for this particular value, it will have 4. So this is how it will skip. Okay. Now I told you what is meant by rank. Using the same syntax, you just try to do from your end the dense rank. The dense rank, what it will do means 1, and here it will give you 2. Okay, but in rank it will skip. In dense rank, it will not skip the things. So that is the difference between rank and dense rank. It is the one of the major important question in interview. What is the difference between row number, rank, and dense rank? First question will be, do you know what do we mean by window functions? That is the first question. If you say yes or no, even though you say no, they will ask you definitely, what do you mean by, what is the difference between rank, dense rank, and row number? Okay, at fresher level, they will definitely throw you this question. Okay, so in row number, it will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I have executed this and I have showed you for rank now that it has taken 113. If I execute the same thing for row number, let's see what is the value row number partition by same thing. row number, function, therefore row number. Okay. Sorry. So here, if you see the salary, if even if it is 5,000, what it has taken 1, 2, 3 only. But in rand, what it has taken for the same salary value 1 and 1, and for the third one it has taken 3. But if you execute the same thing for dense rand, you execute and you see what is the result of that one. Just compare it with rank and dense rank. In dense rank, 1, 1, 2 will come. It will not skip the values. In row number, 1, 2, 3 it will come. In rank, it is 1, 1, 3. In dense rank, 1, 1, 2. So this is the difference between all these three. Tomorrow, I will be asking you the questions on these three: rank function, row number function, and dense rank function. Okay, you need to practice this today or tomorrow, whatever, whenever you get time. Practice this. And tomorrow, when I ask you question, everyone should answer this one. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Please take a note of this one. I hope you all has taken a note of this one. Moving forward, I'm going to the next one. See, this is the row number one. I have showed you what is row number. So I'm going to the next one. Okay. This is about lead and lag. Let me explain you what is lag first. Okay. What do we mean by lead and lag? See, based upon the things, you need to understand what it is. Firstly, let me import the things along with this one. From functions, let me import the lead and I have imported them. Lag. See, lag means in our native language, what do we say in English? Let's say lag means slow, little bit of slow. Lead means going fast. So based on that one, you can identify the things. Lag means it is one step. I mean, it is retrieving the previous value. Lead means it is retrieving the next value. Okay. So how to define this one? df underscore lag. Let me create this one. I'm creating a window first. Window dot partition by same. Partition by salary. No. Wait. Partition by department. Order by salary. Okay. Now what I am doing underscore lag is equals to df dot with column of. See, I'm creating upon the df one. You can create upon data underscore geo also. Okay. I'm creating a column called lag and lag of lag on what I want means salary. Lag of salary, comma. See, when I'm writing this particular thing, when I hover on this one, it will give me, see, with column of data frame. It is giving, no, this is not giving the expected one. It is giving the definition for DF. So when you write a lag of, when you hover on this one, it should be like what upon what column you want the lag value and offset value. Offset value means it can be 1 or 2 or 3. Means two, after two you previous two values you want or after two values you want. Based on lead and lag, it will differ. Okay. Lag. Let me show you what it will throw based on the definition. Okay. Let me give the offset value as 1 and see. Okay. Not 2. So what it has taken, see, for the first one, the previous value of 5,000. Do you know the previous value of 5,000 in salary column? No, right? Because this is the first value. So it is null here. And for the second one, the previous, for this particular salary, what is the previous one of this one? That is 5,000. So you got the 5,000. And for the third one, 6,700, the previous value is 5,000. Again, you got 5,000. So for this partition, for finance, it is like this. If you go to marketing, for the first value of marketing, do you have anything previous? No, it is null, right? So it is like that. But if you go to the second one, the previous value for this will be this. So lag means getting it taking the previous value. During the requirements, you will be understanding what is the use of this particular one. Why we are taking the previous value and the next value. The lag is like this. The lead is same as opposite of this one. Lead will throw you the same thing. Let me show you that one as well. Lead of partition by department and order by salary and lead upon salary and offset value is 1 I have taken. Df underscore lead off. Let me execute and show you this one. Okay. See, this is opposite of that one. What it has taken, the lead value 5,000. After this 5,000, what is the value? 5,000. So I have taken, see here what value we got? 5,000. In for the second value, 5,000. What is the next value of this one? 6,700. So here you will be getting that value. For this one, do you have any other one to compare it? No, right? That's why here it is null. For marketing, similarly, it is here 8,000. And for 8,000, it is null. And this particular sales also for 3,000, this is the next value, 4,000. For 4,000, it is null. So this is how it differs for lead and lag. Today we discussed many of the window functions: row number, rank, lead, lag. Dense rank, you need to execute it and you need to see the answer. Okay, I told you it is an assignment. Just execute it. You will be understanding the things. Okay. Now I am doing by aggregate functions. You using aggregate functions, windowing on aggregate functions. Over aggregate functions. Okay. Let me import few things for this one. So here I have taken lead, lag, all of this, no? Average, sum, min, max. Let me input these. Okay, upon these I will show you how it is. Okay. df underscore aggregate. Let me create a column df dot with column of, let me create first over row. Okay. Row comma row number of dot over df underscore row. We have df underscore row number. Correct. After the df underscore row number, I'm again creating one more. See, I'm using all the aggregate functions in this particular cell only. I'm again adding sum, comma, sum of, upon which one the column is salary. Okay. Upon salary, I want it. Salary over to create this one, there should be one window, no? Underscore window is equals to window dot partition by department dot order by salary. Okay. And now I'm taking this df underscore window. Okay. For this one, I have taken both of them. Now I have created two. One is for row number and one is for salary. Let me check what it is throwing me. Dot show off. I haven't, wait, I haven't given show off here. That's why it may not work for us. But with column row comma row number with column of sum upon salary I'm taking over df of df window. Which column it is saying exactly? this particular one only. It is saying it cannot iterate on this one. Let me remove this one, okay? Because we have already seen that. I'm utilizing only this one. Okay, the issue is with this only. Sum of columns salary. Salary or window. Type error, column is not iterable. But I have imported it. Okay, let it be. Tomorrow I will explain you. For now, see, whenever you want the aggregate of particular column, you can write as sum also. I'm removing this one. Def dot sum of column of salary. Dot to. Let's see what is the answer it is given. Okay. Let me use aggregate function here. Aggregate of. Okay. We'll do one thing. Tomorrow in the first session, we will be discussing about this one. Okay. For now, leave this one. Window over aggregate functions. Tomorrow we will be discussing. And today, what we have discussed, I will reiterate. Apart from assignment answers, we have discussed about UDF first, user defined functions. We are using this particular UDF. We are importing this one and then we are utilizing this one. We can create n number of user defined functions and we can integrate this particular user defined functions inside our data frames. Okay, so using this one, I have taken a function name and what is its return value. First, I have created this one and then I'm utilizing this particular data frame here. And I'm taking all the column values. So this is one of the user defined functions which I have discussed with you. And other is population size. Based on the population estimate, we have created whether it is large, medium or small. So here also I have taken the UDF one and integrated it. Population size as a function name and string type is our return value. So this is how we have done. And in select function, we have used this data frame and passed which column upon which you want it. Okay. So this is about the UDF functions. And coming to the window functions, we have discussed about the row number, rank, dense rank. So dense rank, you will be taking that as a assignment and you will be doing it. And aggregate functions, we'll be discussing it tomorrow. We also discussed about lead and lag. Correct. So I'll be sharing you all the notebook. So you can refer to all of them. And please take a note of all of them because these all window functions are the major functions. And they will definitely ask you one question. First one is what is the difference between row number, rank, and dense rank? Okay. They will definitely ask you this question. For fresher level, it is a compulsory question. Okay. You need to able to answer them what it is. Okay. The differences. Assignment for dense rank. Clear for everyone? Yeah. Okay. I hope. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you all. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.